Hey, Tony Edwards here. You join me at Mission to Mars, Software Cornwall's Work Experience Week that we host a couple times a year with students from around the county. Over the course of the week, I play the part of a client to the teams of startup developers. Today's lesson has been all about client availability. 3 times a year, with the help of mentors from the Software Cornwall community, we host this event where we take teams of software developers and put them through their paces in a bootcamp. So the teams are challenged to complete a set of incrementally difficult user stories in order to win the contract with myself. Their mission is to code Ada and Alan to traverse the tricky Martian terrain in search of extraterrestrial life. We try to make it as realistic as possible and include as many developer experiences as we can. Past mentors have commented upon how realistic it actually is. One of these practices is agile daily retrospectives. Here is Team Camel Case with Harry to talk us through yesterday's retrospective.
Well, we started off by discussing what went well, what didn't go so well, what we'll do more of next time, and what we'll do less of.
Excellent. And can you tell us how that informed changes for today's work, please?
Well, we decided we were going to test our code on a circuit. Seems we were wasting so much money on testing it on a robot, and we also decided to have more rests. Seems we were, worn out by the end of the day.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Harry. Everybody loves a rest, and I'm sure you all agree, along with the Tech Connect audience, that retrospectives are an amazingly useful tool. So we're going to head over to the Danieli team now. They've just deployed their code on the robots and are waiting to test. We'll talk to Matthew now, who's going to talk us through the user story that they are trying to complete. Matthew.
Hello, you're right. I'm Matthew from the Danieli team, and today we got challenged to make the bot complete a full square. We had to get the bot to start from one area and do a full square and return in the same area. And you're about to see live now. We're about to test the bot right now, so here we are.
Well done, Danieli team. That is absolutely amazing. I will give that a pass as your gracious client. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that the tricky Martian terrain is actually a bit of plywood on the Blue Fruit office floor. Don't let that put you off. It is tricky and deceptively so, as some of you are going to find out when you join us for our Teams Day later on in the month. Now, this week we've been working with students from Penwith College's computing courses. Here is Dan French, the course coordinator for computing. Dan, how valuable are these experiences for students and their future development?
Yeah, it's been a fantastic week so far. The Mission to Mars has given the student a fantastic opportunity to see real-world working practices up at the Blue Fruit offices. The activities they've been doing are designed to mirror real-world scenarios, and it's encouraging the students to follow industry standards of pair programming and agile development. Teamwork has been a real key area for success, and it's been great to see everyone working well together and reflecting on the practices they've been doing and improving each day. So hopefully this experience gives them an excellent opportunity to progress in the computing career and have a successful career in the future. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Dan. Now, the robots were crowdfunded and sponsored by the Software Cornwall community over the past 2 years or so. Now, here's Mansell from I've Done This Before team to talk us through the robots a little bit more.
Hello, so I'm Mansell, and this is the robot Alan. It is based off an Arduino Nano, which you can program the pin to interact with different pieces of hardware. So on this robot, there's 2 motors which you can program to go forward, backwards, and at different speeds. There's 2 ultrasonic sensors, so that you can see the distance between an object and itself. There's one on the bottom and one on the top. And there's also 2 lights down here which you can program individually. On the board, there's also a gyroscope to detect the pitch and yaw of the robot itself on the terrain.
Excellent, thank you, Mansell. Now, you've been to the Mission to Mars before.
Yeah.
What has been your favourite or most memorable story that you've completed in that time?
So, out of all of the stories, my favourite one had to be the story 5, where I had to make the robot go in a straight line. So, because that one took like the most amount of time and most amount of effort and most amount of thinking, so it really put me to my test on that one, so
Brilliant.
that's my most favourite one.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mansell. Now, the straight line challenge is actually where the Teams Day was born from. The last mission to Mars, the teams took a day and a half in order to complete it, and we're hoping that you, the Software Cornwall community, can help us come up with a better solution to speed this up in the future. Now, this has been a whistle-stop tour of the Mission to Mars Work Experience Week. If you want to find out anything more about what we do here or anything I've mentioned today, you can check out the link which will be appearing on your screen very, very shortly. I'm going to get back to today's lesson. See you later.